My husband, Elias, is a brilliant electrophysiologist. After I collapsed from a sudden, terrifying cardiac arrest last year, he personally performed the surgery to implant a state-of-the-art, proprietary pacemaker into my chest. I literally hold your heart in my hands, Mia, he'd say, gently kissing the scar over my collarbone. I owed him my life, and I felt incredibly safe knowing a medical genius was monitoring my every pulse. But over the last few months, his monitoring became an obsession. He linked my pacemaker to a custom diagnostic app on his phone. If my heart rate exceeded 100 beats per minute, the device would deliver a sharp, agonizing internal shock to correct the dangerous arrhythmia. He used this to restrict my entire life. No driving, no exercise, no caffeine, and absolutely no arguing. I lived in constant, terrifying fear of the shocks, forcing myself to remain perfectly docile, quiet, and confined to our house. Last night, while Elias was asleep, he left his unlocked medical tablet on the kitchen island. Desperate to know if my condition was ever going to improve, I opened my patient file. I didn't find a history of arrhythmias or failing heart tissue. Instead, I found the raw bloodwork from the night of my cardiac arrest. My heart had been perfectly healthy. The arrest was chemically induced. Horrified, I opened the pacemaker's schematics. It wasn't designed to detect and heal a failing heart. It was a modified internal defibrillator wired with a micro GPS tracker and an internal microphone. The device didn't shock me because my heart was failing. It was programmed to shock me if I raised my voice above a certain decibel, or if my GPS coordinates crossed our property line. He hadn't cured a disease. He had installed a high-tech shock collar inside my chest. My heart began to pound in my throat. 90 BPM, 95 BPM. A soft beep echoed from the hallway. Elias was standing there in the dark, holding his smartphone. The glow of the screen illuminated a cold, clinical smile on his face. He didn't look betrayed that I was looking at his tablet. He just looked like a scientist observing an unpredictable experiment. He tapped a button on his screen and whispered, "Your heart rate is elevating, Mia. Take a deep breath and put the tablet down, before the device has to discipline you."